So, I was discussing with you in previous class about the exact differential equations, first order, first degree exact equation, and I told you that uh, suppose the equation was of this type, m dx plus n dy, and that was equal to 0 if the equation is like this, and if del of m over del of y is equal to del of n over del of x. If this is the case, then the equation is exact, and then we can directly write the solution of the equation. If this is the case, we can directly write the solution of the equation. And if this is not so, then also there is a chance that the equation may become exact by multiplying with a suitable integrating factor. Okay. सो अगर हम उसको एक suitable integration factor से multiply कर लेते हैं, so then also the equation becomes exact. So what are those integrating factors? So the first one is uh, that the del m over del y minus del n over del x over n, this is purely function of x. Okay, if this quantity is only function of x, then our equation can be exact by multiplying by this integrating factor, integration fx dx. Okay, the second case is if this del n by del x minus del m by del y over m is purely function of y. If this is the case, then also we have integrating factor, that is e to the power integral fy dy, and if I multiply it with this, then our equation will become exact and we can solve it. And the third case is that if our this equation can be written as we have to take common. So if this equation becomes some function of xy, I mean this m and n becomes function of xy. It is not x comma y, it is xy. So then this is the integrating factor. It is mx minus ny. This is the integrating factor by which you can multiply, and our equation will become exact. So these are three conditions. So what is the first one? Is purely function of x. What is the second one? It becomes purely function of y. And what is the third one? It becomes function of x y. What is meaning of x y? Can anybody tell?
Second order terms.
No, the x y means x and y should be together. It is not x comma y. ठीक है ना? So I will tell you this using some example. So let us quickly take one example and finish this. So the first example. So what will be the steps involved? So uh, you have to check first of all whether it is exact. If not exact, whether it follows the first one, the second one, or the third one. जिसमें भी qualify करता है वो आपको देखना पड़ेगा. You will have to see that, and then finally you will have to solve it. So let me take the first question. This is x minus. So write the first question. X minus y square dx plus 2xy dy is equal to 0. Suppose this is the equation. Okay, so how to solve this? This is of the form m dx plus n dy equal to 0. Okay, m dx plus n dy is equal to 0. So जरा calculate करना. Del m by del y is equal to del n by del x. So what is del m by del y? Minus 2y. And what is uh, correct है ना?
Yes, sir.
And what is del n by del x?
2y.
2y. So they are not equal. So let me apply the first case. First case is minus 2y over m. What is m? X minus y square. So will this become
So divided by n.
sorry
Divided
divided by n, sorry,
by n 2xy.
2xy divided by n. So this will become 2 cancel and y also cancel. So what it will become? Minus 2 by x. Correct? It will become minus 2 by x, and the integrating factor will be equal to e to the power integral minus 2 by x dx, and this will be equal to, tell me, this will be equal to integrate कर लो भाई, e to the power minus log of x, so it will become 1 by x square, and now multiply it by this, so your equation will become x minus y square by x square dx and plus 2y by x dy is equal to 0. Now check करना जरा. So now check if this is exact. So del m by del y, what it will become now? It will
Minus
become minus 2y by
by x square.
x square,
X square.
and del n by del x minus 2y by x square. So this is now exact and it can be solved. Correct? Got it? So up see, those small things are so important in TIFR. Once they ask a question on this exact differentials, so we must know the rules. Okay?
Sir, here this after integration factor you given the second step what you did, sir, that divide by x square.
This,
No, this नीचे down वाला down.
this,
इस हाँ इसके नीचे sir.
अच्छा ये मैंने नहीं लिखा. Here it should be minus 2 also.
It's 2.
So it should be written like this: ln of e to the power x to the power minus 2. So it will become 1 by x square. Which step you are asking?
No, one by x square के नीचे एक step है ना sir.
ये
Yeah, yes sir. Yes
okay.
sir.
So write this as a star and this as uh, not this. This as equation 1. Okay. So I have multiplied this by star. Correct?
Yes sir.
Okay, clear hai bhai? This is clear how we will proceed. So suppose this was not working, then we would have shifted to next. What was that? Del n by del x minus del m by del y over m is equal to fy, and integrating factor would have been e to the power integral fy dy. Okay, so can I erase this?
Yes.
Okay, so now see the next thing that I wanted to, I want one question on that. That is a different one. So let me take one question on that. That is suppose you have m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, and this is written like this: f of some xy function and plus x of some fy function, and this is equal to 0. Their integrating factor is given by 1 over mx minus ny. Okay, so this case I want to discuss with one example. Just and in between write the solution of that. Write the solution of the equation which we have just solved. Okay, you have solved.
Yes.
Okay, so see the next question, and that is y minus xy square uh, dx and minus uh, x plus x square y, x plus x square y dy is equal to 0. Okay, suppose this is the question. So quickly just tell me that this del m by del x is not equal to, sorry, del m by del y is not equal to del n by del x. Check this quickly.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Not equal.
not equal. Perfect. And see one more thing. If I take 1 common, I will have 1 minus xy dx minus, if I take x common, then I will have 1 plus xy dy. This is also correct. So it is fitting in this form. This is function of xy. This is allowed, x power 0 y to the power 0. But see this is xy. Here the same thing is working. So my integrating factor would be 1 over mx minus ny. Tell me what is the value of this? 1 over mx minus ny. So it will be 1 over, multiply this by x, it will become xy minus x square y square minus this will become plus uh, x uh, xy and plus x square y square, correct? So it will be cancelled and it will become 1 over 2xy, correct?
Yes.
And now multiply this by this integrating, this is integrating factor, so multiply it by this, so you will get 1 over 2x into 1 minus xy dx and minus 1 over 2y into 1 plus xy dy. Now check with this. So this is your new m and new n. So check karo jara. Del m by del y check karo. First term will be 0. Second term is minus y by 2. So what you will get? Minus 1 by 2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And this side what I am going to get? This will be 0 and this will be minus 1 by 2. So now it is exact. Please check. Just I am doing partial derivatives. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Huh. Yes?
So what is done after 1 upon 2xy after integrating factor? Yes, sir.
Integrating factor I have multiplied. That you understood?
Yes, sir. Okay.
This is integrating factor na, so I have to multiply it. So okay, so let me once frame that. Why we calculate integrating factor? Because you have right hand side equal to 0, so you are allowed to multiply it with some expression so that the whole equation becomes exact and you can solve it. So you
Okay,
have
sir.
you
Good.
have calculated the integrating factor, then you have multiplied this star to this equation number 1. So in this step what I have done, 1 into star,
Yes, sir.
and then I have checked, because this is now new m and this is new n, and
Yes, so then we check the exact.
don't forget this sign, because here it is plus now, so negative sign will be included in n. Don't forget that. This is a common mistake. So I can write it like this, plus minus of this, okay, just to include that in n. So they are equal, so it is exact, so we can now solve it using the simple concept of exact.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, anybody else? These are very simple things, but you won't find time to read it separately, that I must tell you. You have 8 or 9 broad topics, so you will be spending more time on other topics. So whatever these small things I am teaching, be aware in the class and do it with me only. हाँ बोलो भाई. Anybody was saying something?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, very good. So let me take a question finally, and then we can move to second order differential equations. Most of the times they ask question from there, and that is also important to other branches, second order. But before that, I want to do one problem, and that is 2x y dash is equal to y square minus x square. So question A, uh, find the general solution, and B is plot it. Okay. So many times in exam they ask questions in which they don't ask for the solution. They ask solutions in the form of graph. So we should be able to plot them occasionally. Okay. So this is the question. Let us try to solve it. So what is the value of dy by dx? So dy by dx is equal to what? Y square minus x square over 2xy. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So अब अब जब आपके सामने एक क्वेश्चन आता, so see this question can be solved in many ways, but you can see this has got the same degree. So this is homogeneous, na? Can you see that? This is a homogeneous equation. So let us solve it by using the homogeneous concept. So what we do in homogeneous equations, we put y is equal to vx.
Dx.
So quickly write v plus x dv by dx is equal to v square minus 1, because it will become v square x square and x square will be cancelled. Here v will be equal to uh, vx, so x square will be gone and 2 will we will remain. Okay, so this will come this side and it will become v square minus 1 minus 2v square over 2v. So it will become this uh, minus 1 plus v square over 2v. minus 1 plus v square over 2v. So what is the value? It will become 2v over 1 plus v square dv is equal to minus dx over x. Correct? And this इसको solve करना, this will be t, तो dt बन जाएगा ना. So this will become log of 1 plus v square is equal to minus ln of x minus ln of c, I can write. So this will become 1 plus v square is equal to 1 upon xc. I can write it like this. Correct? And what is value of v? It is y by x. So 1 plus y square by x square is equal to 1 upon xc. So let me write it in a better way. So it will become x square plus y square over x square will become 1 by xc. So x and x will be cancelled, and it will become what it will become uh, x square uh, plus y square minus cx is equal to 0. Okay, so what is the value here? See, when you want to make it a perfect square, so this is used. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this is minus 2x into b is equal to minus cx. So what is the value of b? Value of b is c by 2. So I will have to write it like this: x minus c by.
Sir, this is x by c.
अरे भाई 1 by c को फिर c लिख लिया, कांस्टेंट ही तो है वो, उसी का कोई मतलब नहीं है ना, एक कांस्टेंट चाहिए. अब आप यहाँ पे कुछ और लिख दूं, चलो अगर आप इतना नहीं समझ रहे हो तो लेट मी राइट इट एज a लिख देता हूँ. ओके, सो दिस विल बिकम a and this will become a, so this will also become a. फाइन, अब ठीक है. ओके, सो a स्क्वायर एक्चुअली उसका कोई मतलब नहीं होता है ना, ये कांस्टेंट का कोई यूज तो है नहीं, तो इसलिए मैंने 1 by c को फिर से c लिख लिया था. ओके, बिकॉज फाइनल कांस्टेंट जो दिखेगा दैट विल बी ओनली यूज, दैट्स व्हाई. सो x स्क्वायर and so I want x square plus this minus 2ab, so that will be used. Minus ax has been used, no? So it is in this, and plus y square is equal to, now see what is the extra, plus a square by 4 is extra, so a square by 4 will be on this side. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So first part is over. Find the general solution. General solution means a solution with a constant, and particular solution means solution when some initial condition is given and you have removed the constant. Any doubt up to this?
सर लास्ट थर्ड लाइन में हमने क्या किया है एक बार फिर से एक्सप्लेन.
ये
यस सर.
भाई मेरे पास x स्क्वायर है और एक x की टर्म है, तो मैंने परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बना लिया है. सो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर में यू कैन सी दैट यू हैव a square, you don't have b square, but you have 2ab. So from this you have to select what is the value of b. ये बात समझ आ रही है या नहीं? Suppose you have x square minus x. So how you will write it as a perfect square? So you will see that the term 2 A and B is equal to minus X. Now this is that term which can't be created. ये बात आपको समझ आ रही है नहीं आ रही भाई?
Yes, sir.
So this will X will be cancelled. So what is the value of B? It is minus 1 by 1 by 2. So you will write it like this: X minus 1 by 2 का whole square. Okay. So A square minus 2AB is this term, and plus 1 by 4 is there, so you will write 1 minus 1 by 4. So this has become a perfect square. So this is used even in classical mechanics many times, because you have to make perfect square in harmonic oscillator. So please learn this method. किसने पूछा था? प्रियंका समझ आया?
सर आ गया.
Okay, very good. So this perfect square method you should learn. So now you see A part is over, the general solution. B part is plot. So if you are okay with the first part, then I will erase everything and plot this. So let me erase this. सबने note कर लिया है ना?
Yes, sir.
This is a very nice problem from Krasik. So you see, that's why reading standard books are important, because you know they will give few problems, but all of the problems are good in different sense. I told you, you all keep soft copy of Krasik and see the questions, solved and unsolved questions. You can try from there. You have soft copy now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is equation of a circle. Equation of a circle. So I can write it as a by 2 whole square, and I can write this term as y minus 0 whole square. I can write it like this. So I have to plot this. So suppose I see the center of the circle, that will be at here, say a by 2 comma 0. This is the center. Why here? Because y is 0. And what is the general equation? X minus h square plus y minus k square is equal to a square, where h comma k is center of circle. You remember this? So using this, the value, I will draw a circle. Matlab, this is the center. I will draw a circle like this, and this will become a solution. But because a is arbitrary, if a takes a negative value, the same thing will be shifted this side, correct? And this time it will become like this. Yes? If it is negative, it will be shifted like this. The value of a, suppose a 2 है तो यहाँ नजर आएगा, but if a is minus 2, it will be seen here. You agree with this, na? And because the value of a will be different, so we can draw complete family like this, having different values of a like this, and this side also, this and this, like this many circles can be drawn. So this is known as family of solutions. Because constant is known, not known, so I have drawn different, taking different constants. Suppose the value of a is 2, then this circle, the value of 3, then this circle, the value 4, this circle, like minus 2, minus 3. So this is family of solutions. Family of solutions. Taking different taking different values of constant. Taking different values of constant. So tell me if there is any problem, any doubt. Okay, correct. Understood. So can I erase this also?
Yes, sir.
If there is any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, it will be gone. So you have seen that the solution of a differential equation may be of many types. For example, implicit, if the solution comes as y is equal to some fx. Explicit, if it is in the form of a equation like this. This is the solution. And then general solution like this, and particular solution. When some condition is given, then the value of constant can be calculated, and that solution will be known as particular solution. And finally, the graphical solutions. Graphical solution. So these are the ways in which we can represent the solutions. So I am erasing this.
Sir, sir, we should go with this particular diagram of graphical solution ना, क्योंकि जैसे हमारे constant a/2 आया है यहाँ पे, तो एग्जाम में अगर सिंगल सर्कल बना के हम रखेंगे तो वो गलत माना जाएगा। I think।
भाई देखो, हमारा एग्जाम तो ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप है।
नहीं, उसमें भी तो नंबर ऑफ डायग्राम दिए होंगे ना।
नहीं, तो अगर मान लो नंबर ऑफ डायग्राम दिए और मान लो कहा गया है कि फैमिली ऑफ सॉल्यूशंस क्या होगा, तो फैमिली का क्या मतलब हुआ? दिस इज द फैमिली ऑफ सॉल्यूशंस, मैंने लिख दिया, देखो, फैमिली ऑफ सॉल्यूशंस। ओके, सपोज मैं एक ये डायग्राम बना देता हूं और एक ऑप्शन में कहता हूं दिस इज करेक्ट, दूसरे ऑप्शन में कहता हूं दिस इज करेक्ट, और सी ऑप्शन में कहता हूं बोथ आर करेक्ट, और डी ऑप्शन कहता हूं नन ऑफ देम इज करेक्ट। तो विच वन इज द करेक्ट?
बोथ ऑफ देम।
बोथ ऑफ देम इज करेक्ट।
बोथ ऑफ देम, यस सर।
ओके
सर ये दोबारा बताना, इम्प्लीसिट एक्सप्लिसिट।
इम्प्लीसिट मतलब जैसे मान लो तुम्हारा कोई ऐसा सोल्यूशन आ जाए y इज इक्वल टू cos x टाइप का ना,
यस सर।
और ये इम्प्लीसिट हो गया। एक्सप्लिसिट मतलब कोई इस टाइप का सॉल्यूशन है, इक्वेशन के फॉर्म में है।
ओके।
एंड देन जनरल सॉल्यूशन, that means constant is not known, then particular solution, constant is known, then graphical solution. okay
ओके सर।
ये सारा नोट कर लो, नहीं तो वर्ड्स में कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है। कई बार सब कुछ आता होता है बट वी डोंट नो द वर्ड।
जनरल सॉल्यूशन में कांस्टेंट इज नॉट नोन।
जनरल सॉल्यूशन में कांस्टेंट इज नॉट नोन। सो ये मैंने थोड़ा सा उल्टा लिख दिया है। आई होप यू विल नॉट माइंड दैट by the name also see it is clear. Explicit na means clear y is equal to fx is there, and implicit means you have to take like the word English explicit and implicit means it is according to that. Please change that. Okay, so can I erase this now? Yes. Very good. Like for one more question, you would like to draw the family of solutions. You can draw the family of solutions. Okay, please write dy by dx is equal to cos x. Very simple differential equation, na? So how we will solve it? Variable separable. So this is integral. So y is equal to sine of x plus c. Correct? So what type of solution is this?
Explicit.
Explicit.
explicit. Okay, and this is also general solution. And now I want graphical solutions, family of solutions. So first one I am taking when c is 0. Simple हो जाएगा ना, like this. This is the graph when c is equal to 0. Now suppose the value of c is something, let us take 1 and minus 1. So c is 1, so at x is equal to 0 it will become 1, and then it will come like this, and it will touch here, and it will go like this. So this is for c is equal to 0, this is for c is equal to 1, and then let me take c is equal to minus 1. It will become like this, and this, and this, and this, like that, and this, like that. Okay, don't mind for this. ओके, थोड़ा पैरेलल मानना, ये थोड़ा ज्यादा ही गड़बड़ बन गया, बट आई होप यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. Okay, so these are the different values of the graph. So this is what? Family of solutions and graphical solution also. Graphical solution. Is that okay?
Sir, here why we are telling, because y equal to cos x you told it's implicit, but here it's explicit you mentioned because of c coming.
No, no, no. I told you na that when equation is there, write implicit, and when y is equal to fx is there, write explicit. Okay?
Yes, sir.
बताओ भाई, समझ आया? ग्राफ समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
सर इसमें C1 2 3 तो ग्राफ ऊपर जाइए जाता है बस सिंपली.
हाँ, अरे तुम सोचो ना, खुद देखो ना, ये तो साइन एक्स का ही ग्राफ है. अब जैसे तुमने c की वैल्यू 1 ले ली, तो जहां 0 था वहां पे 1 नहीं हो जाएगा?
यस सर.
और जहां पे वैल्यू -1 आनी है इसकी, वहां पे -1 + 1 मिलके 0 हो जाएगा.
0.
फिर ऐसे ही चला जाएगा. बट फर्स्ट टाइम देखो एग्जाम में तो लगेगा पता नहीं कितनी मुश्किल चीज है. सपोज आपने कभी नहीं देखा है कि व्हाट इज फैमिली ऑफ सॉल्यूशंस, कैन यू इमीडिएटली टिक? नो. सो इसीलिए दैट्स व्हाई इट इज वेरी important to see it once. Okay, so I am erasing this. So we have spent enough time on this first order differential equation, and please don't go for very complicated equations like we do in mathematics. Okay, that will be the wastage of time. So the type of equations we have done, just have a knowledge of that, that will be sufficient. I must tell you, if you see the previous year questions that I will do once we complete the topics, you will see that they don't test that you know each and every formula of integral and lot of substitutions and all. No, just the basics, fundamentals. Okay, so, they ask about the graphs, they ask about how do you include the boundary conditions or initial conditions into that. So the question is regarding that. Okay, most of the time it is on the graphs. So let me now discuss another part, and that is second order ordinary differential equation. Okay, second order ordinary differential equation. So this equation will be basically, I will classify into two parts. First will be homogeneous and second will be non-homogeneous. Okay, what do you mean by this? The general form of the second order differential equation that we are going to study here is d2y by dx2 plus p dy by dx plus q of y is equal to r. When r is equal to 0, then the equation is known as homogeneous, and when r is not equal to 0, then the equation is known as non-homogeneous equation. And please remember one thing, I am not claiming at all that I will teach you a method in which you can solve any second order differential equation. I think you must have come across with the complexities of second order differential equation. If these terms PQR, I can't write them randomly, because you know, when the second order differential equation is the Legendre differential equation, याद है 1 minus x square d2y by dx2 minus 2x dy by dx plus x square minus n square y is equal to 0. What it takes to solve that? The series solution, so much complicated. Yes, पता है ना? Or it becomes Bessel, or it becomes Laguerre. So we can only claim for a particular format of differential equation. इसलिए पहले तो आप अपने दिमाग से ये निकाल दो. You should be able to immediately recognize in which category it should fall, and I can apply that method. That is the way how we handle differential equations. Okay. So the one which we are going to discuss is with constant coefficients. Okay, the equation with constant coefficient means this PQ will be constant. R may be some function that we can handle. Okay, so the equations with constant coefficient, that means the value of P and Q, that should not be a function of X or Y. See, if it is only function of X, then it is linear equation, and if P and Q becomes function of Y, P, Q and R, then that becomes non-linear second order differential equation. So there is a whole world of second order differential equation which we can solve with high level of indulgence and programming etc etc. So इसलिए आप ये हमेशा सोच के रखना कि ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि randomly मैं यहाँ पे कुछ लिख दूं और मैं solve कर दूं. That will not happen. Okay, for this case. So the constant coefficient equations, they are handled like this. Let me take the homogeneous case first. So the equation will be like this: d2y by dx2 plus p dy by dx plus qy is equal to 0. So this is some operator. If you can see, d by dx is some operator. Let me call it capital D. So this is some operator into y is equal to 0. Can you see that? This is some operator, and what is that operator? Fd is d square plus pd plus q. I can write it like this. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So if the product of two quantities is 0, that means one of them is 0. So if this is 0, 0 is equal to 0, we are not interested in that kind of solutions. Obviously, then y is 0, then everything is 0. So that's why f of d will be equal to 0. We will see for such kind of solutions. Okay. So if f of d is equal to 0, that means we have a quadratic equation waiting for us. We have a quadratic equation, and that can be written like this: d square plus pd plus q is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. And I hope everybody knows this solution. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. If this is a quadratic equation, minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, the Sridharacharya formula. Okay, so this is the quadratic equation. So what type of solutions they have? Suppose they have, what type of roots they have? That solution is known as roots. So roots, suppose they are m1 and m2 are the roots. Two roots will come from quadratic equation. So they may be real in first case. So if they are real, my solution will be c1 e to the power m1x plus c2 e to the power m2x. B case, roots real and equal. Equal means m1 is equal to m2. So what are the solutions? Solution will become c1 plus c2x e to the power mx. They are equal, so that means they can be written equal to m. And the third case is
Y barabar 0 will also be a solution. What do you say?
that we are not interested in. This y is varying with x. Okay, here it is double derivative, single derivative, and the function itself. If that is 0, then 0 is equal to 0. That solution we are not interested in. That is like, suppose I give you a formula how your money will grow, and if money is 0, then everything is 0. So are you interested in that solution? It is like that. Okay, that will be obviously a solution. So then the C is the roots are complex, and if the roots are complex, they will be of this form: uh, alpha plus iota beta and alpha minus iota beta. These will be the two roots if the roots are complex. Then the solution is given by e to the power alpha x a cos beta x plus b sin beta x. ये टिप्स पे होना चाहिए आपको, जैसे मुझे याद है वैसे ही आपको भी याद होना चाहिए. देयर इज नो टाइम टू डिराइव दिस. So many times 3.5 mark question is asked from just this section. If you know this much, you can solve that even in your net exam. Okay, so tell me if everything is clear up to this. So roots are real and distinct. Roots are real but equal. ये वाला बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है, इस पे नेट में क्वेश्चन भी आया है. And root are complex. If they are complex, they will exist appear like this, and then the solution is like this. This is also very, very important. Okay, so we will take the discussion forward in our next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.